The 2024 turkey season is here, and I'm once again on the road to a brand new state, South Carolina. It's been a slow start here in South Carolina. I'm in a beautiful looking spot. Have not heard any birds. Haven't seen any scratching or anything yet. So I'm just gonna make a big loop back through here. Kind of follow the, not in the bottom, but just up from the bottom and just look for signs. Now I wish I could say that I saw tons of sign and found several birds in this area, but sadly I just can't. And with heavy rain to start day 2, I was having a tough time putting anything together. The habitat looked great, but I feel the numbers of the birds in this area was very low. But that didn't stop me from finding some great deer sign in a few spots. I just found a big matched set of sheds. No way. Oh, freaking hammer too. Fresh from this year. On day 3, I met up with my good buddy Clayton Bahn as he graciously offered to take me out on his boat to see if we could turn the week around.
What's up?
What's up, buddy?
How are you, man?
Ready to get after him?
Let's go.
Let's get him. Now, Clayton is an absolute killer, and I was excited to learn a thing or two about chasing these longbeards in a place I've never been. There's a gobbler in South Carolina. There's one at least. The first gobbler we heard from the boat went silent on us, but another up the ridge got fired up, so we got in position just in case he decided to come check us out. What happened, Clayton?
Well, we heard a gobbler, and we were about an eighth of a mile down the cove in the lake that way, and we gave it a shot, put the trolling motor down, and scooted back to this cove. He was probably in that tree or that tree, and he gobbled when we were right down there in the lake, like 120 yards from him. Had to have seen us the whole time.
Yeah, so that gobbler was roosted somewhere right here on this point, and you could see the lake right there, which we came through right there. So, and then we tried to get back around and come up, but we made some noise getting out of the boat. He did not gobble once we got out of the boat, But we got up top here, and there's not a whole lot of public here to work with. The line is right up the top of the hill here, so this one, I think he went the opposite way, and then another one up the ridge fired up, and he actually he cut the distance quite a ways, and we thought we might have a chance on him because he was coming, but then he just shut off, and then nothing. So we sat for a bit, didn't hear anything, so we're gonna keep on moving.
There you go. Oh, that's a freaking slab! Oh my god! Oh my god! I got the camera rolling too. Dude, what a freaking crappie!
What a freaking stud!
Oh snap! That is a stud, dude. Look at a picture of that stuff.
I don't think I've ever caught a crappie that big.
Hold him over this way.
After chasing birds and a little fishing, we headed out with the e-bikes on some private that Clayton has access to and managed to roost a bird for the following morning.
If he gobbled at that, I'd give you $100.
Well, this first stupid turkey stood us up. He gobbled one time on the limb. And, we sat up in this bottom here for a little bit, just listening and see if we could hear him or see him fly down. And we did not see or hear him fly down. Alright, we're back out on public for the afternoon. As you can hear, it is windy, windy, windy. We're making a big loop, trying to strike a bird for the afternoon. As we worked into a creek bottom sheltered from the wind, Clayton spotted two strutting birds barely 100 yards away. I could see him in full strip. He just gobbled, but didn't hear. I saw him stretch his neck out.
You call and see if he'll gobble at it.
I can't see him now. He's behind a tree. He definitely gobbled. The next morning, we decided to split up and see if one of us might get lucky and get an opportunity. It was my last morning, so the pressure was on. As the sun rose over the ridge, a gobbler fired off somewhere above me, and I had a feeling he was headed toward this bottom, and after a few calls and a little time, he had cut the distance in half. Now I was sitting on pins and needles because I knew this bird was getting close. Now keep in mind, my camera is a couple feet to my right and my view is completely blocked by a giant poplar tree on the left. I had no idea he was right in front of me. I finally leaned over far enough to see this bird, and when I saw him tuck his wings and turn to walk away, I knew it was now or never. I was either going to spook him or I was going to kill him. Lucky for me, he hadn't gone far, and the giant trees in this bottom kept me concealed as I closed the distance nearly 15 yards, which is exactly what I needed to get a shot. I just killed a big old long-spurred South Carolina turkey on National Forest.
Please tell me that was you.
Bird down, baby.
Let's go, man.
Dude. He came right down that little finger ridge.
That's freaking dope, man. I knew, like I said, dude, I knew that spot right there would produce. Dude, I'm so freaking fired up for you. It's always better when you're hiking out with a big old gobbler on your shoulder. Big props to you guys that hunt this national forest down here in the south. It is not easy. I have walked a lot of miles this week. Definitely feel like I earned this one. How was that?
That was awesome.
Nice work.
South Carolina was a tough one. With low bird numbers and a good bit of pressure, it kicked my season off with a good challenge. And with the help of my buddy Clayton, I was able to tag my first South Carolina bird. Now be sure to check out next week's episode where we head to Missouri and help Carl hone his calling skills, and we might even get a shot at a big old Missouri public land gobbler.